Good day, people. Today I'll be talking about how to improvise a chessboard. Now, this is a nice European chessboard, but the thing is, many of us don't really have the money to get a proper chessboard. Moreover, it could be hard to find a place where they sell good, authentic, and lasting chessboards. So, we move on to the alternative, which is this cheap looking cardboard chessboard. It's kind of a cheap feel, but the pieces are quite durable. It's made of plastic, better than wood, which after a while will start to grow mold, but this wood piece is okay. Back to my video. Now, this board looks very cheap, right? I don't think you'll bring this out on your days with your friends, so I have a suggestion. Maybe if you wanted something more durable, without that ugly bend in the middle, you could make something like this. A cardboard chessboard. Now I'll teach you how to make a cardboard chessboard. The dimensions of this chessboard measure by 32 by 32.5 cm. Now, this chessboard is relatively simple to make, and I estimate it'll take about 45 minutes to create. Now, to start, we first need lots of cardboard. I had gotten my big reserve of cardboard from the design and technology workshop in the school. They had lots of scrap. Now, as you can see, I love cardboard. I've improvised it into my own dartboard, but today I'll be using it for the purpose of demonstration. So firstly, what you need to do is select a nice piece of cardboard without all these bands. Of course, if you're really desperate, you can just use scrappy cardboard, but I prefer that you choose a good cardboard. Now, once you find your desired piece of cardboard, cut it to the specified length, which is around this height. This is only a demonstration, so I'm not going to be too precise. Neither am I going to finish it off very well. Okay, actually you should be using double laminate, and the grains should not be the same, but they should cross each other so that the grains should not be the same, but they should cross each other. Can you see the difference in the grains? Yes, this will create more strength. Of course, you gotta be careful when you handle the cardboard. Be sure not to break it. Okay, now back to the chessboard. As you can see, I've got some chess printouts. They come from www.familygamestreasurehouse.com. I'll give you the link later. Okay, so here's how we build our chessboard. In my version, this is how I did it. I took a piece and I cut it. It's going to take a while. Okay, I think this is good enough. Okay, now we got our stuff aside. Now let's paste it onto the paper. Now, of course, it's individual preference, but I too have my own preferences. Let's have a look. This is just barely wide enough. I need to do more cutting. Hold on. Now be sure to leave an overlap on one of the pieces to give it extra strength and to also hide the gap in the middle. Okay, now let's take this out of the way. Yes. Okay, let's have a look. Now as you can see, we have our chessboard here, and all you need to do now is you just use glue. I recommend any type of glue will work, but there's no need to use super glue. You can just use ordinary stationary glue like this. Oops. Or perhaps this kinds of glue. This is the roller tip glue. Okay, so when you're done gluing it, which I will just skimpily demonstrate. Oh wait, sorry. Be sure, I had forgot to say this. Be sure to glue the overlapping piece first, the piece that is actually bigger, because this will ease your process in designing. First you just align it, glue it. Then you glue the other one here. I've already applied some glue just now. Yes, it's not precise. Wait, it's aligned wrongly. Make sure the alignment is correct, that both scissors can sort of join up together. If you want to, it's optional. You could just take a piece of tape and sort of cover the edges around, so that you protect the thing from delaminating or sort of coming off the thing, the cardboard. Okay, when you're done, there's some considerable amount of time, you should end up with something like this, a nice chessboard. Of course, this was custom made. As you can see, there's some space for to put your spare pieces. Now, why this size? It's because it fits well into a plastic bag. Just as we can see here. There, as you can see, it fits snugly into a plastic bag, and you can just take your chess pieces and go out and play with your friends. Yeah, there you have it, a chessboard that's durable. Now you don't need to worry about your friends destroying your favorite chessboard. I know, I've met a lot of weird people. Okay, back to the video. So yes, that concludes. In conclusion, my final tips for you is to watch out for your craftsmanship, and yeah, if you want, you can even color a chessboard. Make it to specific dimensions. Have a draft before you start with cardboard, because cardboard is scarce. Or if you really want, you can just buy a new nice wood chessboard. But I don't recommend it in a tropical environment. Okay, this concludes the video. Goodbye.